Chandra's going to be grabbing the tinfoil out of my kitchen.
I brought my own.
What's up, guys? Cliff and Chandra here from Not Gospel Studios. Today we are continuing our dive into Tommacdonald's discography. You guys in the Hangover Gang have encouraged us, supported us, and you've also given us a lot of ideas and answers to our questions. When we have questions about the last video we did sober, you guys responded with links for Mad Child, some of his songs and his past, and like just kind of confirmation about where these stories came from, because that song Sober is such a roller coaster type song. I mean, it goes from being like sounding like almost like a kid's anthem in the chorus, like we can do it, you know, and it's like real, like I feel like they have almost a kid's choir in there singing it with it or whatever, like it's a bunch of voices, to very like deep and specific storytelling about some terrible situations in the verses. So thank you guys so much for all the insight. For this video, however, Pride Month's right around the corner. This song in particular has a couple of lines that when I first heard this, I was thinking it was around this time of the year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder how people will respond to this. I think you've never heard this song, right? Chandra's never heard this song. The song that we're going to react to is Brainwashed, a video by Nova Rockafeller, as always. We're going to play it, we're going to react to it, and we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, here's Tommacdonald's Brainwashed.
The country fell asleep, but they scream woke. We're distracted by vaccines and TV shows, politics, celebrity gossip, popular neat quotes. Black lives, white lives, which lives mean most? We only dedicate one day to remember our fallen soldiers, the men and women who died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month. The most dangerous pandemic's propaganda from these clowns. Only mask that's gonna save us is duct tape on their mouths. Don't speak. We don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth.
As per usual, so much packed in such a little short amount of time. I feel like I need to watch this 3 times to understand everything he said. What did he say?
What are some things that stuck out?
Everything. Well, I was also, as per usual, I'm enjoying the visuals a whole lot. It reminds me of like 80s MTV a little bit.
Do we have to start this verse over?
Maybe.
This is the first time here.
It's too much to take in. There's
All right.
so much.
Well, here, okay, so...
Now let's keep going. What do you think about it?
Well, from now on then, when you get to some lines and you have some thoughts, just hit me and we'll stop it so we can do it. I've listened to this a couple times. So, I mean, he hits it right off, goes into... talking about the mask policies and the mask fallacy, if you will, how there's all conflicting information about whether the mask can protect you from COVID and all this stuff. And Fauci goes from not recommending masks to where recommending 2 and 3 masks. And then he says the only mask that'll save us is duct tape on their mouths.
I like that.
And then we don't need to defund police, need to defund the media who lies through their teeth.
I agree.
And then the other, obviously, the big line is we only dedicate one day to honor our fallen soldiers, the men and women who've died young. But if you come out the closet as Caitlyn Jenner, you're a hero and you get a whole Pride Month.
Like, I'm afraid to approach this topic, and I know you're going to make me have a whole thing about it later.
Why are you afraid to approach it?
I don't want to be criticized as like a gay basher or something just because I think it's ridiculous to have a whole month.
The thing is, you're allowed to have your opinion, and I think that you can support your opinion.
Yeah. Can I?
Yes. And we can talk about that later after the song.
Yeah.
Or we can mention it now. To me, yes, it is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion, to have one day to honor our veterans.
Yeah.
And then an entire month to celebrate Pride. And at the same time, there are plenty of peoples who go through crazy persecution, whether you're a Christian or not. Yeah. In China today, one of the most powerful countries, you go to jail for owning a page of the Bible. Period. So should there be a Christian Pride Month?
This is a whole talk. Let's get into it on another thing.
Let's focus so on the much song. That he just...
Yeah.
It's like we say all the time. He totally
He encapsulated everything in one verse.
Says what you think,
Yeah.
like what people are thinking.
Yeah, but everything that's been going on the past 5 years, he just shoved into 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's just the conversational style. Like rappers are rappers, but the way he talks through
Quotes
it.
by Clifton. Rappers are rappers.
Rappers are rappers. If you don't like it. No, it's like the way that he literally, it's like he's having a conversation with you. He could sit down and tell you this. Obviously, it's happening rapid fire, like his little minigun, but it's also, they're thoughts that aren't super, they don't seem poetic. It's a statement. Everyone's a statement.
Yeah.
Big Pharma doesn't cure you, dog, cause every patient that gets cured is a customer lost. And big oil runs the world, the only wars that get fought are with the countries who have natural resources they want. Heard him claiming if a white man braids his hair and likes rap, he's appropriating culture. But if a white man acts too white, he's white trash, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a monster. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them.
That's true. That's really true.
This is so much like his song, The System, to me.
I think I like this one similar to the way I like The System for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe more than Sober in Church.
For different reasons, I feel like you like the social commentary. Like, I think you like
Yeah.
the social commentary.
And, well, I like that he's actually saying things that I think.
So you like this the way, like, somebody who'd wrestled with the demons of drug and alcohol abuse, how they latch to those songs. You're like, this is what I'm thinking, so I like this song.
Yeah.
Well, okay. My wife's a pharmacist, and we agree. Big Pharma does not cure you.
Yeah.
If they cured you, they have no job. That's not their purpose. The purpose is to find medications that manage your symptoms so that you take more medication.
And the doctors get bonuses for just subscribing more of certain medications. It's crazy pants.
So
They can't stop us, cause we're
Is this the
ready
chorus?
to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die, the whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
real quick, what do you think about the visuals, Nova Rockafeller and all this? What they're
As
doing?
I said, really enjoy it. It reminds me of like 80s MTV.
It
Like
does.
what I kind of grew up on.
How I like the TV screen in particular that has the mannequin body underneath it, and his mouth with the grill is the only thing you see on the TV screen talking.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's pretty good. Wow. All right. Verse 2, here we go.
Well,
Don't let me stop you.
well, about the point of they purposely keep you divided
Yes.
because they know if we get together, we'll overtake them. That's so true.
It does.
100%.
It does feel that way.
Yeah.
Like, 100%. That like give you we talked about this with the system. Give them the illusion of choice. Make them fight against each other.
Yeah.
Inflame black versus white and straight versus gay and all this. Inflame it
Yeah.
all so that they never realize we're the ones in control.
Yep.
I can't wait. I can't wait till you get to the back end of this. There's a
Oh,
part
no.
of it. Oh my gosh.
How did monkeys become people and people turned into sheep? They put fluoride in the water that's keeping us all asleep. Claim they want what's best for us, I find it hard to believe. Cause they've been selling us cigarettes since we was 18. Fake news, fake woke, distract and divide. You're either right or you're left or you're black or you're white. Big tech don't need a microchip to hack in your life. Cause the phone inside your pocket is a tracking device. And I don't know what I'm more sick of, rappers or Joe Biden looking like he ate 100 Xanax for dinner. Cause censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles. You don't
What was that line? What's a bigger threat to freedom?
Because censoring the president and kicking him off Twitter is a bigger threat to freedom than foreign ballistic missiles.
That's why they hate Elon Musk. They know Trump's going to be right back on Twitter.
Well, and here's the thing is about this line. I don't know that he's catering to the right wingers.
No.
I think he's like
He's just pointing out a problem. Yeah.
Well, I think he's actually kind of condemning commentary on the left, being like, "We've got to cancel the president and kick him off Twitter."
Yeah.
Or he's commentating on the right, how the right is like, the fact that they canceled the president and kicked him off Twitter, that's the biggest threat to freedom. That's bigger than foreign ballistic missiles.
It's saying both things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either way, it's crazy to me.
100%.
That because it's true. It's
Yeah.
true. What we got caught up with. Wow.
You You don't trust the police or the government, but you want people giving up their right to own a firearm. Why would you be comfortable if police and the government the only people on the planet with the right to buy a gun?
I think that's its own thought worth talking about.
Yeah. That's definitely poking at the left pretty hard.
Yeah.
You don't like to trust the police and the government, but you want them the only one who can buy a gun?
Exactly.
Wow.
Which, big gun supporter here.
Yeah, yes, indeed. I do.
We're in Kentucky.
Yeah, we're in Kentucky. I do CCDW here. I got my own home invasion kit is underneath the bed. My wife knows how to operate it.
People.
Whoops! Gonna cut that one out. If anybody comes to my house looking for trouble and I'm not here, I pity them because my wife knows how to use our security system. That's all I'm saying.
White privilege getting amplified to reinforce division. It convinces white people that they're favored by their skin, and black people getting angry because they're told they're treated different. So the conflict is between us and never with the system. Let's just have the conversation. Not every liberal is dumb, not all Republicans are racist. The government wants everybody fighting with their neighbors because they know that if we get along, we'll probably go against them. They can't stop us because we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me. Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
See, we shouldn't be watching this.
Now you're getting scared.
No, I feel like I think we're gonna have a talk about what the system is and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think he pretty good outlines it right there. We're gonna have to just read the
He
lyrics.
gives you the 60-second version of what the system
what they're doing
is,
on a
what they're
world
doing.
scale. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Situational design.
Oh yeah.
That's the part when I said I can't wait till you get towards the end of that, where he's talking about all the steps. You literally, I feel like, unless you just don't free think at all, unless you just take whatever you're fed, you can't help but eyewitness the stuff he's talking about.
Yep.
You saw it in COVID. In just the 2 years of COVID, you saw them inflame tensions between us, then just control that narrative, like lock us all down, turn hugs into weapons. You know, like you. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. We're going to round this one out.
They can't stop us, cause we're ready to fight, trying to brainwash us. But we won't let freedom die. The whole world's brainwashed. Everybody pick a team, start a riot in the streets. The whole world's brainwashed. It's us against them, it ain't you against me.
By Nova Rockafeller. Yes. Okay. About the visuals. Obviously, he's shooting himself with a remote at one point and stuff like that. Like he's saying, turn off the TV. Loud and clear, get you. But I wanted to say, okay, so one time I worked in this place that everybody that worked with me had different lifestyles, and it was a different atmosphere than what I was used to. And Christmas time rolled around, and they started playing Christian songs over the loudspeaker that was about Jesus and stuff. And I like immediately started crying just from feeling a refreshment of like out of this horrible atmosphere that I had been in. And I feel like we've been so silenced and not allowed to talk about things so much that just hearing that song, I'm like, are we allowed to listen to this?
You're like PTSD over here.
Like it just feels so...
FBI is going to bust in the front of my house and be like, what are y'all doing?
Yes, it just feels refreshing to hear people saying out loud what we've been feeling in our
that,
souls.
and that he's the single most successful independent artist.
Yeah.
So you know you're not the only person that's hearing that and being like, yes, and like, that's how I feel. It's a lot of people
Yeah.
feel that same thing. That is
Where are
absolutely-
these people?
Well, we met a bunch of them, kind of, in the online space. I feel like comments in the comments are like like tiny little conversations you can have with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And the cool thing about that is I think that's using the internet for the way it was supposed to be used, which is connectivity.
And they've been trying to shut that down. Have you noticed that a lot of forums are just getting shut down?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you can't hardly go and gather and talk about political stuff that's right-leaning at all.
If the disinformation governance board had passed, it would have been worse.
That's why
Way
I've been
worse.
wanting to figure out how to get on the dark web, but my brother my brother won't help me do it
I know
because he's
how you
afraid
can-
what I'll get into.
I know how you can get into it. Next time you get a spam risk call, just answer it and just give them all your information.
That's not
You'll
the
be on
dark
the dark web, whether you're surfing it or not.
I'll give him my social security number. Why haven't I, who believes all these things and talks in these realms online and stuff, why haven't I heard this song?
Brainwashed?
Yes.
Oh, this song in particular.
yes.
Maybe the fans know about this. This song doesn't come up on Tommacdonald's discography. If you look in Spotify, it doesn't come up. You have to literally type in Brainwashed by Tommacdonald for it to pop up. So this song in particular is hidden beneath so many other of his songs, at least from my search.
You know, when he was going through it, step 1, step 2, it's because of that. Because they know he knows all the steps.
It might be. Listen, I am not a conspiracy theorist.
I am.
This was a mistake. This whole video was a mistake.
I don't think they're going to let anyone see our review of it.
Chandra's going to be grabbing the tinfoil out of my kitchen.
I brought my own.
You're going to be wanting yourself. I got a chip in me somewhere.
We might.
You can just point at me for no reason. I'm going to laugh and I'm going to point. This has been a fun video to do. If there's something we missed, let us know. We love reading y'all's comments and engaging in y'all's community. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And keep supporting quality, independent content. And as always, keep being awesome, because that's how God made you. Let's talk about it.